one of the Bad Boys filming. I'm like, man, both of them looking pretty rusty. Oh, you already started.
No, I mean,
No.
not officially. I was just
It could be
making sure.
edited out.
Yeah, both of them pretty rusty. And then a while back, Cameron has said, look, I'll be honest, Denzel, give it up. I don't want to see you playing the Equalizer anymore. You like 72. It's unbelievable. It's unreal. So I'm like,
Nah, Denzel ain't 72. How old is he now?
Denzel damn near 70. He gotta be 70.
He probably is really close. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We'll fact check, but he's probably pretty close. Let's see.
Man, I
Denzel
probably
Washington,
sound crazy in these headphones.
69. 69.
Damn.
He knocking on that door.
But he did Training Day.
20 years ago. Training Day was like 20 years ago.
Hey, let's be honest. Every movie role that Denzel plays, he plays a character that's like 10 years younger than him, than the real life guy. So,
All right, so let me do the rundown. So, your topic is old discrimination.
Bam, there you go. Love it.
Old discrimination. It's age discrimination, Cam. It's not old discrimination. Age discrimination is an actual thing. Old discrimination.
You're right, but he's targeting old. But I'll do it. I'll do it for the sake of the thing. I'll do it, but he's literally targeting old
people hate. Ooh, that's a better.
Actually, I like that.
Old people hate. Let's see.
All right, so I got intro, I got jokes, I got old people hate. Arrington, do you have a secondary topic?
Secondary.
I'm mad we're not in the studio because I wanted to play that Ray J clip where he was talking about.
Jaguar.
No, Ray J.
What was he talking about?
Y'all didn't see that? Hold on.
Did he say something about cheeks?
Nah.
I haven't seen Ray J in the media in a while.
Ray J
got like his own little little show too now. He acting like a Anderson Cooper or something.
That's what he did it on. This is the funniest shit. Hold on. If I can pull it quick, I'll pull it. If not, then we'll just flow past it. I'm laughing already. Hold on.
Man, it felt good to have internet again. I didn't realize how much I missed it.
Yo, what is wrong with this dude? All right, hold on. Literally something is wrong with Ray J.
He's a publicity whore, man. He do anything for attention.
Do you forgive somebody for taking somebody's ass? There's a lot of people out here taking from people. People are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality. They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help? Do you criticize? Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil. Everybody got a joke about having baby oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message? That was funny, fam. Now what? I don't use baby oil. Lube sometimes in sex.
What is his point?
Makes it. Should I?
What is his point? Where is he going?
Give that man a award right now. Give that man an award.
He's Ray J. He doesn't need a point. Ray J.
He said ass is getting took. Ass is getting took.
Hey, so is he competing now with Cameron and Mace? Do they got a little competition?
I don't know what Ray J is doing, but he's out here Ray J-ing. That much I do know.
I haven't seen that. I didn't know that was.
That's been out for a couple. I wanted to bring it on the show like 2 weeks ago. We were supposed to record as our intro. Yo,
it's never too late because you know what's funny? I've seen Ray J literally a few times on like some major news networks, like they're. I'm like, why y'all?
Which, by the way, he should never be. But go
we
ahead.
might as well start. We might as well start this.
Yeah.
Like just introduce us so we can continue this conversation. Whoa.
Well, we can start.
Let's start right where
we start at the Ray J.
The
Ray J. We in it now. Let's go.
God dang.
Because ass is getting took.
So much for the normal intro we normally do, my friends. Welcome to In Your City. I'm your guy. I'm your guy, Arrington Gavin. Joining me is my family, Comedian SyRok Foxx. Shout out.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Also, our awesome producer, Mr. Kam Godley.
Yo, what up?
And look, shout out to our other co-host, Michele Young. She couldn't be here at the moment. Look, it's been a while since we all been recording because we got some busy schedules, but it's good to see everybody. How's everybody feeling right now, man? It's been a while.
Pretty good, man. I'm settling into the new town home.
Congrats.
One of the biggest homes I've ever had, man. So I get tired as hell walking. Like I never realized that the size of your home really affects your cardio situation. I left something downstairs. It's really important to the show. I'm not getting it.
Forget it.
I'm not getting it.
It's not even that important. Yeah. Next time. There's always going to be a next time.
Yeah, there's always going to be a next time.
Hey, Cam, the next recording, SyRok going to be like, yeah, I still left it downstairs.
It's downstairs. It's never coming upstairs. Cam, where you at?
I am home. I'm back in New York at my parents' crib. Came out to visit them for a few days.
Eating cookies or something, man. It looked like that house got a lot of cookies in it.
There's definitely cookies in here. Cookies, chips, all the snacks, man. All the snacks. Shout out to the parents, man. Shout out to the parents.
Hey, is it a family reunion?
No. It had been a while since I've been up here, so wanted to get up here. I'll be up for the holidays too, but just wanted to get up here, help them out with some stuff, all that good stuff.
Feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, fam. Well, look, let's get it going with our. We were already talking before the show about Ray J. Ray J out here is what is Ray J doing? I mean, what
show
was he on? That clip was that CNN?
So
I think that's his own show.
That's his own show, SyRok. So look, the funny thing is Ray J's on this whole revamping, rebranding himself. So he started like a new streaming channel that's basically like another Zeus, but it's his platform, and he also started a YouTube show called Reality Check. That I do know. That's what the title of the show, Reality Check with Ray J, and it's literally him in a suit behind a desk, like glasses,
like an anchor,
and it is hilarious.
I tell you what, if his goal was to get my attention to look up the show, he did it.
He got it.
When people just get online and be like, yo, ass is getting took everywhere, who are you around? Because I'm going to tell you the truth, nobody's ass getting took around me. Like, nobody's, this hasn't been, nobody's snatching ass.
He has such an uncanny way to be serious and unserious at the same time. Yeah. Like, he'll keep a straight face, and in your mind, you're like, oh, he's being serious now. But the things that are actually coming out of his mouth, like, there's no way. There's no way.
He can't. He can't be serious. Like, he can't. I really hope.
Well, the funny thing is, we all know Ray J, right? Like, Ray J has been that kind of guy since he started in his career. Like, he's always been that jokester.
Absolutely.
To me, Ray J is one of the pioneers of love and hip hop. Like, let's be honest, Ray J helped make love and hip hop where it's at today.
Is that the show where he pushed that girl in the water? He pushed that girl in the pool. Well, she was hitting him or trying to throw stuff on him, and he kind of like woosah'd her into the pool. Is that the same?
Oh, that's right. He was on the LA one, right?
He was on the LA one, yo.
That's right.
That went super viral. Like, he broke the internet when that happened.
Yeah.
So he's doing his thing. He's now trying to act so serious. And here's the worst part, y'all. I kid you not. I've seen, because I'm a news junkie. They have had Ray J on. What's your take on this election, Ray J? And Ray J has his tie and everything. I'm like, why do these white folks, like, well, I already know why, but it's like, just what makes you think that Ray J is the voice of the people?
Come on, man. When you should, there was a time where they had Waka Flocka on the panel. Like, you can't. Everybody don't need to get asked their opinion. Now, I'm not saying Waka Flocka is a unintelligent individual, but
he's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, still. He's actually really smart. He's really smart, but I just don't think that you should be on a serious panel like this and asking questions of our hip hop stars. It's just not. It's not what they're for. That's not what they're. That's not a good idea. You know, remember when y'all used to? I mean, not y'all, but remember when they used to ask Lil Wayne a bunch of political questions, and they got mad because he wasn't answering in base reality.
So cringe. So
like,
cringe.
Why would you ask Lil Wayne about politics in general? Like,
I mean,
that man is permanently fried. Like, just always fried.
Come on, man.
Always, man. But yeah, so we brought up Ray J because Cam, do you happen to have the clip? You know, he kind of went viral recently, bringing up Diddy because we all see that Diddy. The downfall
we ran
continues.
it. We started from the.
That's how the episode started. Yeah. So we can talk about it. The ass getting took.
So I mean, we all see Diddy's career continue to hit the downfall. Nothing. I mean the.
Oh no. Diddy's career is over.
It's not a downfall.
No, the career is done.
It's stopped.
He is fighting for his civility at this point. Yeah. Like, he's fighting.
Residual checks is the only thing that's coming in right now. Residual checks, deals that has this ironclad are the only income coming in. He is not getting booked.
Yeah,
he's not getting requested. It's done.
Over. Like,
I heard
there's no revival.
I heard Bow Wow basically say like he misses the parties, not the freak offs, but he misses the parties because it's like no parties.
He got backlash for that, but he shouldn't have gotten backlash for that because he's talking about the parties, not the. He didn't say I missed the freak offs. Now, if he said I missed the freak offs, then he's bugging.
I low key wish. Look, if this didn't come out to the public. And we didn't know Diddy was diddling. Like, we didn't know nobody was diddled. We didn't know no one was diddled. No one was diddled. I would want to go to one of them parties. I would want to go. Everybody wanted to go to a Diddy party. I don't know why everybody all of a sudden pretending like they never wanted to go. Going to a Diddy party was a big deal back in the day.
Huge.
And almost, I'd say,
it was huge.
Even up to current times before all this stuff happened. Like, going to a Diddy party was real.
Diddy parties and Jamie Foxx.
Yep, Jamie Foxx.
And now Jamie better cool out. Because
he real quiet.
All they need to find out is if their parties were interlocked in any way whatsoever. And
Jamie was on the West Coast. He with MGM now. He ain't doing no. He ain't diddling.
He's not diddling now.
You think Jamie Foxx was diddling back in the day?
I don't know. I'm not saying he was. I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying those two are connected. And like when they start shooting out and figuring out information.
Nah, man. Jamie Foxx is like a funnier John Legend. He's an angel. He can't.
Oh, I ain't gonna put him on John Legend.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
Jamie
that.
An entertainer. Look, John Legend is an entertainer for entertainers, right?
Yeah.
John Legend is an entertainer for Jamie Foxx entertains entertainers even longer than John Legend.
Does not make him a legend, an angel. Does not make.
Yeah. That's what you arguing.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, Fox is dope. Jamie Foxx is one of the dopest out there. He's funny.
Oscar.
He can sing. He can do all. He can do it all. But that don't. Hey.
I was arguing the wrong point. No, you right.
Look, Cam, that don't mean he don't like to mess with the baby oil sometimes.
Let's switch up. What you got for us today, Arrington?
Well, look, man, I was watching one of the I think I was watching like Bad Boys 3, right, with the wife, and just watching like, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence at their age doing all these stunts and everything, and it was so funny because there was a scene where Will Smith and Martin was racing, and just seeing the way Martin running, I'm like, what is this guy doing? What is he doing? So I'm gonna be honest. I think there should be a term limit on it need to be a term limit on these old action stars. Sylvester Stallone, sit your ass down. Liam Neeson, sit your ass down.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I haven't watched the last Bad Boys yet because
it was good.
It was really good.
I believe you. I believe you, but 3 was hard to watch. The movie was good, but it's hard to watch Martin, and not necessarily Will, because Will is still in shape. it's hard to watch Martin do those miniature front rolls and stuff like that.
So that the last one you seen was 3, and not the one that's currently.
I didn't see it.
It's 4. It's 4 total.
It's 4 in total.
The one that just hit Netflix is the 4.
So they play off. Matter of fact, Martin gets a heart attack. So it's not like a. Oh, I spoiled the movie for you. He just gets a heart attack real early in the joint. Mm-hmm. He of course he lives and stuff, but they play off his unhealthiness. But then later on in the movie, Martin gets down. Like, Martin is an action star. He does his thing. It's pretty dope.
I will say though, even us giving credit to, like, say Will is still at it, still keeping himself active, you definitely see the difference from, again, Will can't do, but so, like, it's funny. There's scenes in the movies where it's like it's showing Will recovering, exercising, all this stuff. I'll just say the first one, okay, this man lifting weights, all this stuff, high intensity. Man, that last one, he got a little rope. he did one jump at a time. One jump. I'm like, it's different, man. It's different. And it's funny because Cameron was on his show and he just said, look, it's unbelievable to see Denzel play the Equalizer again. He's 72. It's unbelievable. It's unreliable. What I'm trying to say? It's unbelievable.
Unrealistic.
Unbelievable.
Like unrealistic. Yeah. Unbelievable.
So,
you right.
I just think, pass the torch to some younger folks, man, because again, I don't want to see no more Expendables.
But I don't agree with that though.
Okay.
If the check is out there, get the check.
But I know,
say if the check is out there, and asterisk mark. Mm-hmm. It's written into the story that the person is older. And you know what I mean? If they write into the story that the person is older and he is limited, like, okay, he is suffering some health issues because he's
I'm not
older.
Mad at that.
He's moving slower. He's getting shot more or cut more because he's slower. Like, I can do that. I can get down with that. But like, when they had Queen Latifah being the action star on her version, nah.
But see why though? Because look, if the check was nice, it's just because it's too unrealistic. Like, I'm all for keep getting that money. So I agree with you on that one, Ken. Keep getting that check. What you said, SyRok, as far as tying it into the plot of the film, understandable. But it's just like, the last Rambo movie. Like, it's a point where you're like, okay, let's be upfront. Let's be true to the fans out here. Like, this is really not going to happen. And obviously,
my favorite action star is incapacitated. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis was my favorite action hero, and he hit that age where he just can't do it anymore. I heard he's losing memory.
He got like all this Alzheimer's.
He's not a good.
It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Yeah. So when that started happening, I started thinking like Arrington, like, man, maybe it's time for the people who I looked up to, who was all in these, these joints, like Jet Li. Jet Li can't even hang anymore. Like, he's old.
Hey, they talked about potentially having another Rush Hour movie. I mean, Jackie Chan's 70 years old now. I don't know what Jackie doing right now. But I want to see Jackie do
slow hour. That ain't no rush hour. That's
They gotta
take your time. Take your time.
They gotta be lieutenants or something now. They in the back office. They're not really climbing buildings no more.
Yeah, man.
Didn't they just like Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix? Axel Foley.
Oh my gosh! I mean, see all that heavy dye in Eddie Murphy's head. Like, come on, be realistic. Be realistic. Eddie with his chunky ass. Eddie get heavy too, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, and again, I go back to, I think currently directors and writers, man, they're slacking when it comes to content. Like, for me, I just feel like movies now are not as entertaining if I go to theaters. And I mean, SyRok, we need more of y'all. We need y'all to create some, some new unique stuff for the fans, because it's like it's a waste of money going to these movies and be like, okay, I was not satisfied at all. Like, have y'all seen the new Joker? I'm kind of going off the rail, but have y'all seen the new Joker?
I did not, but the reviews are tearing that movie up. I heard it was a musical, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather not.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. And once I heard that, I might catch it when it comes to Max, but I'm not gonna go to the movies to see that.
I'll bootleg it. But I'm not gonna be the one bootleg it. If someone's bootlegging the movie while I'm walking in, then I might sit down and watch a couple seconds. That's where I'm at with that movie. I hate musicals,
and it's crazy because the first one was so good. It actually could have stayed a standalone, to be completely honest with you.
Thank you.
They didn't necessarily need a sequel, but it is what it is.
Do you think it's smart to have a sequel on a film? Like just of any film,
It
is it smart to
depends.
have a sequel?
If a movie hits above
can't.
a certain threshold as far as
Yeah.
profit, it deserves a sequel all day, every day, unless you flat out end it, like nuked the world. Okay, there's no
Yeah.
sequel. But I mean, I see why they did a Joker sequel, but I don't see why they put Lady Gaga in there, and I don't see why they made it a whole little like sing along thing. It was just the
Yeah.
audience didn't ask for that. The fans of Batman didn't ask for that. The fans of Joker didn't ask. No one asked for it.
It was music
I'm not.
throughout the
That's
whole
the thing.
movie.
I'm not
The whole
even
movie.
mad at Gaga being in it. I'm mad at them completely changing the premise of what the original movie was built on. If it was just a drama or whatever the first one was considered, and you just continue with that, then cool. But they just went in a whole other direction, and
It didn't make any sense. Well, I'll just let y'all know it was music throughout the whole entire film. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh, the whole time?
I'll just say the whole.
That's what I've been hearing.
The whole entire.
I was thinking like 3 or 4 songs, and that's
No,
too much. That's too much for me.
No,
3,
no,
4
no,
songs
no,
is too much.
No,
They said it's a straight musical.
Oh hell nah. I'm good. I'm good.
I had free movie passes, so it wasn't a total loss for me, and I still felt pissed. I was still pissed off. I'm like, I want my money back.
Nothing about what you just said is out of character.
It's surprising. Wanting your money back for free movie passes is the most Gavin thing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Just saying. I felt disrespected as a viewer. Okay, I was not happy. I was not satisfied.
Oh my god.
But family, look, let's go ahead and move it on, man, to one of our favorite segments of the day. It's time for Man SyRok. What you think?
Hey. Oh, no music. We just cutting in.
Yeah, I don't got nothing. I got nothing on me today.
I'll add it over.
I didn't even realize you were waiting for the music.
I definitely paused.
I got your sign, though. I got your sign.
Here we go. So, all right. So you gamers out there, man, everybody knows October 25th, Black Ops 6 from Call of Duty will be dropping soon. I'm a gamer myself. I already pre-ordered it. I am going to be super excited. As soon as I get off stage, I'm jumping straight home to play Black Ops 6. However,
wait, hold on, time out. It's out?
No. October 25th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. October 25th.
I'm about to end the recording. Hold on.
Whoa.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Y'all didn't say this.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Now, I didn't play the last Black Ops installment. I believe it was, not Black Ops. I didn't play the last Call of Duty installment.
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, I just got so sick of the things that the company refused to change. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? If you refuse to listen, if you refuse to pay attention to the masses, I'm dipping. But people tell me all the time that those situations, those actions, don't hurt nobody but yourself. Because what else are you going to play if you are a first-person shooter? What else are you going to do? And my argument to this guy was, look, there's thousands, if not millions of people who have the same thought of you if you're thinking it. If you're thinking, man, they really screwing us, then chances are there's 100 people within 100 square miles of you thinking the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. So, SyRok, what you think today, we'll be touching on companies who just refuse to listen, like the producers and director and writers of the Joker. Everybody know how hardcore comic book fans are. Everybody knows how hardcore superhero fans are. And most toxic, if you ask me, are Batman fans. Batman series fans are probably the most toxic individuals you can ever have as a fan, unless you Nicki Minaj and her fans, or maybe if you who got some toxic fans? New York Knicks, they got some toxic fans.
Let's go. Let's go. Where my hat?
I thought you was like a Brooklyn fan.
I was about to wear my hat too, Kevin.
I didn't know you was a Knicks fan. I thought you was a Brooklyn fan.
Knicks fan through and through.
Toxic.
Years.
Look, toxic.
Oh yeah.
Do rag at work. Toxic. You know.
Let's go. Let's go.
So,
rid of the dome.
My thing is, companies do listen to the customers. You just have to respond in unison and in earnest. I feel like if you step away from a situation, just like millions and thousands or hundreds, however big or small the number is, the company feels it. But people always disagree with me. But I can name a few situations where companies listen. The NFL, when it came to certain rules about concussions, they changed their whole format and rules on hitting because people watching just thought it was getting too crazy.
Mm.
Same way with Coca-Cola and Pepsi. When people were saying that the ingredients in your soda is killing us or causing this or da 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 da, I'm not gonna buy no more if you don't take this out. And Coca-Cola's
Hmm.
trying to switch to all natural, and Pepsi is trying to do their all natural versions. And companies listen. I feel like the folks who argue against that point are the ones who are counterproductive to those types of messages to company.
Mm.
Call of Duty has a lot of people who message them directly on social media, and they
Hmm.
like they I mean directly tweet, "Why the hell did you do this to the game?" And it'd be thousands of people who swarm they shit. And you know what Call of Duty do? They change it. They switch it up. They say sorry. They say my bad. They delete the tweet. They do whatever they need to do to make sure that their fans listen. I mean, they fans are happy. So my question to y'all is there a company that did something that you felt like if all of us just been like, man, I'm not gonna mess with you, they would have changed? Or you think that whole I'm not talking about buying or endorsing a company or buying products from a company or downloading stuff from a company, whatever you want to do, support the company. If you stop doing that, or if you do it, is it effective? Like, does it work? I know it's kind of confusing. I'm trying to ask it the best way, but
Yeah.
is it worth your time?
I mean, we all know companies only react when you threaten to hit their bottom line. That's
Mm-hmm.
why when the tweets go out and public outrage starts, oh well, no, this might affect something. All right, we got to move on that, and
Mm-hmm.
we got to make it known publicly that we're moving on that. So
Mm,
we're going to take these comments, and then we're going to put out some patch notes, and our patch notes are going to directly tie into these comments that are being made, saying, "Hey, we fixed that, we fixed that." So I don't think they necessarily care. I'm not going to say I don't think they care about their product, and this is for any big company, but I think they care more about their public perception and how their bottom line is getting rocked. So
mm-hmm,
they'll start to move. So yeah, if you protest in a way and it gets large enough, they'll move because
Mm-hmm.
they have to. Because they have
mm,
to.
Yeah, to add what Cam was saying, like the NFL never they never had issues as far as like with the concussion part that affected the fans. The fans still came to see the game. It was the fact that they were facing lawsuits from past players. Like they were
Hmm.
facing hella lawsuits, and they're like, okay,
mm.
we got to make a change. Especially sometimes they will try to keep the lawsuit on quiet, and then you turn around and see a game and Tua, the quarterback of Miami Dolphins, literally walking in. I mean, it hurts their case. So that's what really messed them up. Now, as far as like Cam said, anything that will affect their bottom line. When Kanye was saying he was gonna leave, I think was it Adidas
Yeah.
or, and
Mm.
it had affected when he was basically bouncing. Hey, he had a lot of pull. He had a lot of fan base that said, "Well, I ain't gonna
Oh
really."
yeah,
So they
Kanye
said,
saying he pulling from Adidas hurt Adidas
"Look,
real
they
bad.
brought that back real quick when when OnlyFans tried to say we're not gonna have no explicit content." People said,
That had to be, and I know this is
and that
months
was
ago,
hilarious.
but
That was
it
hilarious.
still hits me the same way
That's
because
the
that had to
Arrington hit
be
it.
the dumbest move by a company that's making millions upon millions of dollars for literally doing nothing. They literally just created the
Bruh,
format.
Hey, that thing's happened all in the same week.
All
In
of the
1 week.
creators are doing all the work. All you're doing is providing a format
bruh.
and in space. That's it.
They they had the nerve to say that we're a platform for people to watch folks cook and create and paint and
We are
get with their
not.
pussy out. Like y'all are insane if you think that you are not a private Pornhub. Like you are insane.
They said, "How dare you? We just provide exclusive content for subscription-based audience."
No.
They're like,
They literally created a gold mine in direct to consumer pornography, and they still tried to mess that up. I don't understand.
they
I
tried, they
don't
tried, they
understand.
tried to compare themselves to like a Patreon. which again,
but they never were that. They never were that.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you another good company, but they never changed though, and they were always.
Oh, so you have an example of who never changed?
Oh God. The
Chick-fil-A.
Arizona tea. The Arizona tea, as far as pricing, they never changed their branding. They always stayed 99 cents. And recently they interviewed the founder and said, why haven't you ever tried to go up a few dollars? Or why? He's like, why change something that's not broken?
I just saw that recently, yeah.
Yeah.
But that
like,
wasn't...
employees are still getting paid. The products are still getting made. He's still making a profit. He's still rich.
That's a good point, Arrington, but I don't think that's actually a public persona boost.
Yeah, that's a plus though. Because nobody is DMing the guy or messaging the guy of Arizona T and being like, raise it.
You need to raise your price.
Well, no, but I brought that up just in case if that occurred. I mean, people literally a little twist in a branding would like hurt them. But that's just a person that's just a company that's always stayed consistent with their branding. I mean, there's really not. I can't think of too many other companies.
So Cam mentioned a good one. Chick-fil-A. There was a time where people. I don't know if it was a majority, and maybe that's why it didn't work. But there was a thing where people wanted Chick-fil-A on Sundays and thought that it was retarded for.
Yep.
Oh, we can't say that. It thought it was dumb for. For them to close on Sundays and
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But Chick-fil-A didn't fold. Again, though, I don't know if it was I feel like that was a loud minority situation more than the majority is the majority of people who support Chick-fil-A. Tripping. Most people who are hardcore Chick-fil-A fans already know.
They deal with it. They're like, you know what?
It is what it is.
We'll stock up on Saturday night, or we go first thing on Monday. But Sunday we can't get it. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So I have a good one, and I don't know if y'all remember this company, but Kmart. Do y'all remember Kmart? Y'all old enough to remember Kmart? They switched to Big K. So I was one of the people who, I was a kid at the time when a young adult, and I wrote Kmart and said, if you don't change your name back, I am never shopping at y'all bullshit store again. I'm not shopping at Big K.
That's funny.
I'm never walking into the Big K again. I wrote a letter. And I was like, listen, if you don't change your name back, you're going to crumble. You're going to crumble and fail with a capital K. I'm telling you.
A capital Big K.
Yeah, a big crumble. You're not going to make it.
That is hilarious.
But people was laughing at me just like that. And I'm like, I'm telling you, if they stay Big K, they not going to make it. If they don't go back to Kmart and get their bag back together like Big Lots, they reformatted. Walmart reformatted. Kmart was the only real contender that stepped between, you had the Dollar Trees, Dollar General, you got a little larger with Big Lots, and then that step between them and Walmart was Kmart. And they had a good chance to
Kmart was a spot.
Right. Kmart had a good chance to be a secondary, like maybe one step lower than Walmart. But they had to fuck around. And they didn't listen to the people who supported them the most. And they crumbled.
And you know what's crazy you brought that up, SyRok? Because you realize, and I think we all have noticed, companies that we grew up around, just, franchise restaurants or, like you mentioned, shopping stores, a lot of them are closing or going bankrupt or we closing 50 stores right now. We're closing 100 stores. It's crazy. And it's okay, why isn't, y'all can't either try and, I don't know, because I guess they never had a plan B option because you're fighting against online shopping now. You're fighting against. I don't know.
It's
different pricing. I don't know.
It's like you have your consumers, you have your base fans, you have the people who are with you. You have people who were diehard Kmart fans. You got people who are diehard Fazoli fans. You got people who were diehard Big Boy fans. These places died because they didn't listen to the diehards. They were trying to catch the new waves. They were trying to do different stuff.
They were trying to get the bag
further and further away. They were trying to get further and further away from their base. I feel like the further you get away from your base without bringing them with you, without having their approval, would be your ultimate downfall. And that's what I feel about Call of Duty.
I agree with that, but then I disagree on the same point because I agree you always have to cater to the base that got you to where you were. Bar none. But if your base, let's say for Kmart, for instance, you have to modify with where their times are going also. So you find a way to cater to your base, but like they were a casualty, and I think y'all said it when I was having headset difficulties. They were casualty of the internet era and online shopping and stuff like that. Like you got to be fast forward when stuff like that. When certain things come along, you gotta jump on. Like for instance, DoorDash. You can DoorDash anything now. You know what I'm saying? If you make it so that your store doesn't hop on a DoorDash wave, you're gonna get left behind.
Steamroll.
Absolutely.
You still have people who scared to leave their house because of COVID. Come on now.
That's a fact.
I know that sounds crazy.
That's a fact,
but
though.
It's still people who don't leave their crib because they're scared of getting sick.
People getting their produce delivered to their house.
Come on.
God damn.
I gotta pick my own apples. I can't let nobody pick my own my produce. I can't do it.
Where you get this onion from? Was it the top? Because I don't grab the onion.
It was the first onion. It's always the first onion.
That first onion is always the one that rolls when people like. That's the one that people pick up from the floor and put it back. Like
everybody coughing, all the dirty hands. That's the first one.
Onion.
Display onion.
But it's the truth. It is so true though. Like we got so many like there's still vacancies like that used to be Kmart's or like I mean Burlington still exists. Rose's still exists. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the discount stores, those still exist. So it's like
but you know why Burlington still exists though? Burlington has a more extensive catalog on their online store than they do in the actual stores. And they also like a lot of modernized companies like Guitar Center and stuff, they also built a network within their stores in the region. So say a store has a painting, because I did this before. I did this exact thing.
But what you're saying, Guitar Center is very good for that.
Right. If store B in Newport News has a painting and store C that's further down south 20, 30 miles away don't have that, it's a simple call to be like, hey, the customer wants to A, pick it up at your store, or B, they want it delivered here so they can buy it. And it's all good. Everybody who didn't create that network for both online and intercommunication got rolled over. So I do get that you do gotta move forward. But I think the moving forward also keeps the base in mind. It's like I'm holding the people who support me, and then with my other hand, I'm gathering. And some companies decide to say, new. You know what I mean? Call of Duty, going back to my original point, Call of Duty was doing that. Call of Duty was doing the new stuff for the new kids, but the kids ain't the ones buying the games. The adults are. Kids ain't got $50, $60, $100 to buy Call of Duty. No kid got that. No realistic child. No, man. They getting that from their father, their uncle, their da-da-da-da-da. But if the game is kicking the curb to people who my age, you know, I'm in my 30s. Cam, you in your upper 30s. Oh, wait.
I wish. But no, I'm good. I'm good.
Right. You're secure with your age.
Hey, Arrington.
Like, if Call of Duty was to kick us away from their base, it only supply the entertainment for the younger kids, and they're just going to turn into Fortnite, which by all means, that's still doing good, but the longevity of the thing, when those kids go away, you ain't got nobody else. Like, you're going to crumble. So I say, listen. I say companies, listen. When I did a joke about a woman, and all my women fans said, hey, don't do that joke again, I ain't never did that joke again. And granted, I say whatever I want to say. I run my fucking mouth. But I know not to say something twice.
It's a fact.
Like, oops, y'all didn't like that?
Yep.
You right.
Won't happen again.
Let me toss that away. It won't happen again.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. Companies who don't listen, and then I believe that supporters who don't believe in that power, it's a detriment to society. It's a detriment. It's a horrible situation we in when you take the power away from the consumer and think that the business is all almighty. I think businesses should fall, fail, and succeed based on the supporters, voice.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I think every company should listen to this one and listen to this segment because again, we see time and time again so many long-standing companies that are crumbling. It's like, okay, what's the deal?
Frontier. Let them die. Don't bail them out. Don't bail out Frontier. I swear, because there's been talk about that. Frontier has refused to listen to people over and over again about your customer service is trash. Your da-da-da-da-da stinks. Your seats smell like ass. Like, Frontier never listens to the customer. And now they're giving away tickets for $23 one way. No! It's too late. Let them fail. TWA.
If I buy a ticket for $23, I'm already questioning, like, I don't know if I should fly on this flight for $23.
They get you on the hidden fees. You end up paying like $126 for your bag. It's cheaper for you to fly than it is for your luggage.
Like, it's something when that price is much higher. I'm like,
Crazy.
okay, this is an actual plane. This is good, but $23 for I'm like, I gotta do
Something
some
ain't
research.
right.
Something ain't right. I gotta do some
You
research.
look like you on a plane to Jumanji. You going $23.
If Arrington is saying it's too cheap,
I'm just saying, look, Cam, I draw the line when it comes to safety. When I'm in the air, thousands of feet in the air, for $23, 30,000 plus feet in the air for $23. No, boss. I ain't about to be the next victim. I'm not about to be the next victim.
You know who improving their customer service because of all the backlash that they've been getting? And don't judge me, Spirit. Spirit started getting clowned, and they were getting called the Waffle House of the Sky. Actually, I just made that up just now because I thought it was
that was
funny.
good. That was good.
They were getting called mad ghetto. And Spirit changed their image, they changed their marketing, and they changed their customer service attitude on a company-wide level. And I've been having some good experiences with them in my past few flights. So, yo, I say listen to your customers, people. Listen to your customers.
That shouldn't even be anything that we have to like. But have at it,
once a person or a company makes a certain amount of money in profits one year, you can't tell them nothing, bro.
That's right.
It's true.
Once a person make a certain amount of cake, they switch up on. Oh, now they're untouchable.
Yeah, it's a fact.
That's why I'm a Glorilla fan. Cause shout out to Glorilla.
I love Glorilla.
Yeah,
she grew on me quick. Like,
is it music, Cam, or is it like just personality?
Yeah, no, it's both. Like, so I heard a couple of her songs, and I know we getting off topic, but I feel like this needs to be said.
Oh, my topic done.
Yeah. So I heard a couple of songs. Like, flow is cool. Like, the songs are dope or whatever. But to your point, Arrington, I started seeing her in interviews, and she has just this warm, bubbly personality, amazing smile. And then I started hearing her songs more and more, and I'm like, all right, I can rock with Glow. I'm hearing great things about the album. I'm like, yo.
And then she's a female gangster rapper, and I love it. Like,
yeah.
I like it, bro. I be in the gym going crazy. I be in the gym losing my mind. Y'all want to know how I'm getting
get it, Glow?
Yeah, Glow. Kruger, my shit in layers.
But
I be going hard.
She's real homey. Like, she's real relatable. Like,
very,
I feel as though like she is. I don't know if y'all remember like when Cardi was first like the up and coming as a star. Like, everybody loved Cardi B because it's like, okay, she seems like a cousin. She seemed like somebody I've hung out with before. Real quick before we move on, I think I probably told y'all the story so many times, but I was staying in I was in Raleigh. I was at a hotel in Raleigh, Durham, and it was the time during is it Dreamville? Is that J. Cole's festival?
Oh yeah, Dreamville is J. Cole's joint.
So it was during that weekend when he had the festival. And I came downstairs because I was at a conference and I had left something over at my table. And just overnight, I'm like, oh, let me go downstairs. I think I left something under the table. So I went back to the conference room, And I came right when I opened, like right when the elevators opened to the lobby. They were like 2 big ass bodyguards. Like I'm like, oh shit, who? And it was just maybe like 4 people trying to grab a picture with this one person. I'm like, who are they? Who are they taking a picture with? And turns out it was her. She was staying at the hotel. Like I said, very cool. She had 2 bodyguards that was kind of acting like, don't touch her. She's like, come on, bring him in, bring him in, bring him in. And she's just like, I mean, real humble. And again, I guess it was still during that part where she was still on the rise, but it's just you.
Yeah, she got more than 2 bodyguards now.
I'm sure.
She rolling in security.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. As she should be. As she should be.
But she was just, just those little moments right there. You always remember. You're like, you know what? She a dope chick. So yeah, that was my little moment. But the sad thing is, I didn't know really who she was until I kind of said, like, hey babe, I think that's that girl, Gorilla. I said Gorilla. I didn't even say Gorilla.
My favorite line that she has is, I believe it goes something like, showing off my moose knuckle. It's so poetic.
Is it moose nook? Is it moose
knuckle? Moose knuckle. Yes.
Wow.
She got every. She redid the culture. It's no longer camel toe. It's moose knuckle. Oh, it's beautiful.
Hey, Gorilla ain't that bad looking either. Like at first, the voice kind of scared me a little bit. I'm like,
ain't that bad looking? No, she's cute. Like she looks good.
She a little too young for me, but
for sure. Same here, but I can look.
It's legal. It's legal to look. Yeah, she a baddie, but I could. I'm a lover. I feel like she too gangster. She ain't gonna be beating me. I ain't gonna be.
Come here.
She don't. Fortunately, she don't talk like her rap voice and her speaking voice are 2 very different things. Because I wouldn't be able to get with that either.
I love her rap voice though.
For rapping,
I
yes.
love her rap. For rapping. But asking me to make dinner is not negotiable.
Didn't get you, little nigga. Nah.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, fellas, let's go ahead and move it on. So, look, I'm gonna be. I think it's about that time for Michele's Corner.
What?
You never introed her like that before. That was different.
Well, I mean, she's like, it's weird because it's like, hey, it's time for Michele's Corner. She's not here today, but I'm gonna cover for it this time. So, what's going on, ladies and gents? Okay, so this segment for Michele's Corner, we're gonna talk about the importance of having diversity within your team or an organization as a leader. Okay, so when it comes to the importance of having diversity, I think we can all agree is that in order to, I think diversity, everybody comes from different perspectives. I think in general, you bring on people that have different point of views, different styles when it comes to business, but it really is important to have diversity because at the end of the day, we live in a universal society with multiple ethnicities, nationalities, all that good stuff. You should have a wide, diverse group of, and not even just like cultures, but men and women, right? We're still having the conversation about should females be in leadership roles or I don't know, different age groups. We have a lot of companies that still rely on people that are past their retirement age, and it's like, okay, make some room for the younger generation because they do have some fresh and new ideas. Now, SyRok, I know you have a huge staff with Foxtail Studios. I have about a small group, mainly family oriented. The age group ranges from 29 to I'm gonna say 60. So
damn.
I mean, diversity.
Who is 60?
Diversity. We got some seasoned folks. We got some seasoned folks in the group.
Who do you have bottling beard oil at 60 years old?
First of all, you don't need to be putting like I'm some dictator. See, now you're messing up.
Cheap labor. That
is insane. He got a 60-year-old woman doing the soap molds. Like, who is that?
Wow, this did not go as planned. Fellas.
Sorry, that is illegal.
And looking over the shoulder like you better get it right. Because yesterday, We won't talk about yesterday.
Yo, my candle wicks wasn't in the middle. My candle wicks was off center.
It's off to the side.
I don't care if you do have arthritis, damn it. All right. I don't care. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. For all the arthritis folks out there, I'm a great supervisor. Okay, I'm a great boss. But seriously, like, I mean, anything y'all want to add to this as far as like the importance of having diversity within a work environment? I mean,
I do have a large team. However, I don't know if I'm very diverse. I mean, there's both men.
And you've made that very clear on this show before.
Yeah.
Black women, and that's black women and Terry. That's it. That's it.
Can I tell him? Can I say it?
My bad.
Hey, look, Kam. You bring up a new resume. Hey, look, I want to recommend this person to SyRok. SyRok, just slap it out the hand like. No.
Listen.
His name is no.
First of all, can I defend myself? Okay. So,
hey, this new person right here, she's from Iowa. No.
all the men who I affiliate myself with in entertainment are their own bosses. Like, they own their own thing. All the men, y'all are two of them. Like, y'all don't work for me. Y'all don't work for me at all. I can't afford you, quite frankly.
No, absolutely.
Y'all own y'all own companies and do y'all own things. And we just so happen to collaborate in that way. You know what I mean? Like, we just kind of work it out. So all the men who I would say like are part of my team are not really part of my team. It's more like I'm in an alliance with their kingdom. With the women just so happen to be the best around me for the position I need. It just kind of happens. They vibe with the kid. They do extraordinary good jobs. Like Winter, who is the newest. Oh well, Diane is the newest Foxx Studio employee, but Winter is the newest executive in my company, and she has been knocking it out the park. Time after time
Shout
after
out
time
to Winter.
again. Like, the motherfucker's smart. Like, and the only time is like she's doing something where I'm like, all right, now chill. And the only time when she's checking in because I'm failing to communicate what I'm doing. So I might be out of town or I'm doing something, I'm moving too fast, and I forget to check in, and that's when she like, hey, am I doing okay? Are we good? Da 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 da.
She even pulled up on us on the golf course.
She even pulled up on us on the golf course to make sure she was doing her job.
Straight business meeting, straight through.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I'm not gonna get that out of Arrington. I'm not gonna get that out of no dude from I don't know. Black women be winning, man. Now, age-wise is a good little group. I don't go up to 60, 60 is crazy.
You need some wisdom sometimes in the group. You need a little wisdom. That's all.
You're right.
You need somebody that been there before. You know what I mean?
He paying them library salaries.
Man. He talking about they done been there before. They done been there, came back,
Kam,
raised a kid to go through it.
Them greeters at Walmart or Costco, them greeters. The job is yours.
He's like, what's minimum wage now? It went up again?
Shit.
This
Saying
must
it
be
went
stopped.
up again?
Y'all fucked up for that.
You know how old you gotta be to say, because minimum wage only went up like 4 times since I've been alive. That's not that much. Oh my god. So I think age is the only where I got a diversity. I got some real young ladies working for me. They're in their younger 20s. And I got some older ladies who's a little bit wiser in their upper 40s, who I listen to about everything. But yeah, man, I'm not that diverse when it comes to my staff, unfortunately.
You know what's funny when you brought up like when we talk about the age thing, I will say that it's always kind of difficult finding good help when they're like, I'm gonna say, people in their like early 20s, because I feel like the new generation now is like, I don't know, they want to be their own boss right off the bat. They don't want anybody telling them what to do. So
Arrington,
what?
You were your own boss when you were.
Look, I was just gonna let him rock.
You're in your 20s.
I was just gonna let him rock. I was literally just gonna let him rock.
Fuck no, we not gonna do that. Arrington is like 25.
They don't want to work for nobody.
First of all, I had to crawl, fellas, before I walked. Let me break it down for you. Damn it, I had to crawl before I walked. So I had bosses in the past, and you know what? I learned from them. But I just knew I had, I took a gamble on myself. But I had bosses, starting off with like my first jobs and stuff. But I just feel as though like younger people, much like I said, straight out of high school, maybe straight out of college, they're more focused on like, boom, I don't want to be told anything by a superior, where like you have maybe like 30s, 40s, they're like, okay, we can work with that. I mean, it's not like you got to be bossing them around, but they're experiencing that.
You got to Oh, go ahead, my bad. Go ahead. Finish.
I was going to say by having females working on your staff, like, let's be honest, women rule the world. They're some of the most educated people like that exists. I mean, when it comes to, if I got a question to ask, I gotta ask a female, right? Or how does this work? I gotta ask my mom, or I gotta ask Shier. So it's like that's why I'm always pushing for female leadership, especially like, hey, we in this election season, a lot of people are saying that there's men that's not really leaning too much on Kamala because they don't feel comfortable having a female in a higher position. So it's like, let's try and change that narrative and be like, let's be honest, women always been, like working and, doing, creating everything. They've always been leaders in my book. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think it's crazy that a bunch of men who was raised by single black mothers don't think that a black woman can be the leader of the country when they raise their ignorant asses up to the men. You know what I mean? Like, you be dead right now if it wasn't for a black woman. And you got the nerve to say a black woman don't got no leadership position, no leadership. I think that's crazy. But to mark on your comment about how the younger generation, as far as 20 to, I'd say 24, 25, those people those people in that current mind frame right now, you got to look at who their main source of entertainment are. Some of these people who they watch became millionaires before they hit the age 18. Some of these people became multimillionaires before they even saw, a drinking age. You got people like Casanat, who young kid. I think
big
he's 22.
Up to him. Yeah.
Casanat is mad young, and he is rolling. I just saw him in an NBA commercial. Like, you got RDC.
John Cena pulled up on Casanat last week.
Yeah.
John Cena.
To advertise a McDonald's burger, bro.
Can we say since when John Cena been rocking the old Steve Harvey suits? You see them suits that John Cena be wearing? He got that old Bishop suits. That's like a TD Jakes or something. Like that.
I like it. I miss when white people were white, to tell you the truth. I miss it heavy. But like when you're a 19-year-old, or go even younger than that, when you're a 16-year-old and everybody who you're watching are in their early 20s and they have multi-million-dollar income sources with Lambos in the driveway and 6-bedroom houses on both the East Coast and the West, you think that that's how life is supposed to be, regardless if it's the 1% or not. Like, we're in a time frame now where there's more 20-year-old millionaires than there's ever been. Than there have ever been.
I love it though. I love it because they see it and they're like, now obviously only a few will get in, but they see it and be like, I can do that. And they go to do it. And they go to do it.
The business that me and Cam are in profits off those dreams. I don't know if that sounds vulturistic. I don't know if that sounds predatory. I hope it doesn't. But the majority of my money comes from, the younger generation wanting to be in entertainment. And then I provide the ways for that to happen. And hopefully their entertainment is good. Hopefully they got a good product and it pops. And that brings me up to an even higher level. I wouldn't be nowhere without the younger generation trying. But I'm also mindful that I ain't them. And I can't do what they do. And I ain't got the patience to do what they do. I'm not TikTok dancing. I'm not popping my knees. No. I'm like, if I stood up from this chair right now, my left knee would go. I'm not dancing. I'm not doing these pranks. That's not my swag. But I can amplify their voices and work with them to do, to be better.
SyRok, you ain't gonna do the crate challenge or nothing? You ain't gonna do the
crate
challenge?
No.
This man took it back. Why, Arrington, why are you so old, man? You brought that up that's like 4 or 5 years ago, bro.
That was like the funniest challenge I think I've ever seen. That's why.
It was wild though.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
People were busting their backbones and all.
Paraplegics all over the place because of this situation.
100%. 100%. The walk ain't never been the same. Never been the same.
Everybody coming to them like, "Thank you for your service." Oh no, that was a crate challenge.
I really do miss white people. White peopling. Like, do you remember the time where white people was white peopling? Oh, it was a great era. I'm talking about like the American Pie movie days.
Yup.
Oh wow.
When white people were white people. When a movie would start and you would hear like, I don't want to go another road. And you got some white kids skateboarding down the street and knocking over a mailman. Man, white people used to white people, boy. It used to be good. Now they just watered down niggas. And I just I'm telling you, I don't like niggas. So it's like I don't like niggas. I don't like niggas.
We all do. I don't think we
all
all
like niggas. I love black people. I love black people, but I don't like niggas.
These are facts. These are facts.
Sugar-free niggas is probably way worse than.
This man.
I don't want sugar-free niggas. That
is hilarious.
Can we put that on a t-shirt, please? Can we put that on a t-shirt?
Yo, but like with the spirit, like the spearmint label.
Sugar-free niggas.
If it wasn't so offensive, that would be so fire.
Dude, white people had a corner of the market that nobody could touch. We talking about diversity. White people had a thing, bro. They had a culture, and they just threw it away to become niggas. That's insane.
Hey, look, they let Trump take the key for that, and then it was ruined after that. They say, you take the lead on this one, boss. But look, fellas, man, always a great conversation with you all. Look, what we got coming up soon, man. SyRok, you got any events coming up soon, boss?
Oh yeah. So I got I got a show in Portsmouth. That is the 27th. I got a show in DC. That's the 30th. I have a show in Norfolk, Virginia, on the 2nd of November, and then we headed up to PA the weekend after that. So. We got a few things going on, man. Please top in. All you gotta do is follow me at The Real SyRok, and then I'll make sure I update my stories and my links to make if I'm in your city, I'll tag the city or all my followers that's in that region. Let you know where you can come catch the show.
City.
Let's go. Kam, what about you, boss? You got anything coming up? I know you're staying busy.
Yeah. So I am in extensive editing mode on the full package.
Them clips is hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, man. This show, like going back through them, is making me realize how great this show actually is. And I'm saying this as being a part of the show, but like it's amazing. So we're gearing up for our promo event, where we're gonna play the first 2 episodes, which were the audition episodes. Should be happening sometime in late November. But yeah, we're in hyperdrive now. Zeke and I are sending files back and forth, and we're really getting this thing down. But yeah, we got something, y'all. We got something.
Long as I'm not fired for talking crazy, I'm about right.
Yeah, no, I definitely had to take out a lot of your stuff. It's just yeah. But nope, that can't go in. Nope, that can't go in either. Nope, we're just gonna take this whole section and delete it. But
doesn't surprise me at all.
But I still was able to capture the essence of SyRok on the show still. So, and that was very important to all of us.
You got to give me you got to give me a no list. So next season, just give me a list of no.
Yeah, because you make my job harder, but it's okay. It's okay.
but Cam, I'm pretty sure I give SyRok no lists when it's time for like the foundation events. You know what SyRok does?
No, you don't.
He wipes that no list with his ass. He wipes it with his ass, and he says, "Fuck this no list. I'ma still say it anyway."
No, he doesn't. Oh my god.
Okay, I give him a verbal list. That list is never used.
You gave me a no list one time, and I broke one thing. It was one thing on it, and I was just picking on that old city official guy for being so happy to listen to R. Kelly. He probably didn't get reelected.
Damn.
But
well, I'm glad you brought that up because that exact politician, I'm actually gonna be hosting an event for him next week.
Well, I know who won't be co-hosting with you.
I'm guessing I'm not coming to that one.
No, you're not getting an invite at all. No, you know it is election season, boss, and hey, we staying busy in all the 7 cities, but you know especially here in my home city of Chesapeake. So I'll be working with a few politicians out here that some that are current officials, some that are candidates, just getting the vote for young people, man. I'm hosting an event strictly for young people, ages 18 to like 35. Just hey, getting out to vote because we still look. I understand, man. I'm an independent. I get sick of the whole party system and situation, all that stuff. But we gotta realize that if you want to be heard, your voice is in your vote. So you gotta get out there and vote.
I'm calling it now. He's going to be leaving us to be a politician real soon. And he's going to hit us with a cease and desist order to delete all of these episodes.
See it too.
You got me thinking.
All of it is going to mess up his constituents. He's not. Yo.
Look, Cam, it wouldn't even be delete all the episodes. Just take SyRok out, and we good. Just take SyRok out, and we good. All right, that's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Look, politicians love me, believe it or not. I'm a breath of fresh air to them. That's what I was told. Bobby Scott told me that. I'm a breath of fresh air.
Bobby's an old gangster too. He an old gangster too. That man a career politician. That man been in office since I was born. But but we all staying busy, man. And it's always great to kick it with y'all. Look, Cam, safe travels heading back to VA.
Yeah, man.
SyRok, man. Congrats on all the events. I know. Look, keep us posted with all that good stuff. Y'all continue to tune in Your City. Follow us on IG at In Your City 2. We also got a YouTube channel in the works right now, so be sure to start subscribing now. And we'll see you next time. We out.
Yes, sir.
Hey.